Okay, now we're in business. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Emon, by the way. Welcome. And no, you're not freaking out. I am wearing the same shirt that I wore in the different update video. It's the same day, but I figured I didn't post a video on Friday, or I did, but like I missed a video. I'm trying to keep at least up to 3 or 2 on my channel. So I was going to film this one and have it up for you guys because I know a lot of college students have gone back to school. If you don't know, I graduated from the University of Iowa like 3 months ago. It feels like it was not even that long ago. Like 3 months seems like forever, but it's crazy. It doesn't feel like that long. So yeah, I graduated. I got my degree in health, and now I am just making videos on YouTube and preparing for the GRE and all that fun stuff. But if you're still in school, then I'm making this video and then making this tutorial for you for if you are a freshman, whatever year you are in school, and you just want to wear some makeup to class. You know, you don't want to go to class looking completely bummy. Like, I get it. I really do. If you're a senior and you're doing this and you're looking at this video trying to have makeup to wear to class, props to you, because I don't think I wore any makeup to my classes when I was in school. Like, any. I don't think I did. My freshman year I definitely did, but like slowly as the years went by, I like no makeup in the mix for me. So yes, so I'm gonna show you guys something, an easy look to wear to class that's not too much work and it's minimal makeup. I'm not putting any skincare, I'm not putting any like foundations or anything on my face because of the fact that I'm trying to keep, you know, any type of harsh, I guess, foundations or anything, or heavy foundations on my acne as it's starting to clear up. So for that, I'll say if you want to go full coverage with the look, then you can use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless if you're oily. If you're not oily, if you're dry skin, you can use the dewy one. It's basically medium to full coverage, and it's good to last you throughout the day if you don't plan on going home to touch up or anything like that. So there's minimal touch up during the day if you're out and about, and if you can't go home, you won't need to touch up as much. So that's that one. And then you have the you have also like BB creams. I used to use the NARS was it the skin tint, matte skin tint. That was really good. It didn't last as long as the Maybelline Fit Me. So if you have like 2 classes that day, then that's really good to wear for those 2 classes that you have. And then, you know, go from there. You can touch up if you have time to go home and put a little bit more on and, you know, fill in the spots that may have cleared off during that day. There's that. But yeah, so those are the 2 foundations and a BB cream / you know, skin tint that I would recommend on that. So yes, if you want to see a really simple eye look that you can take to class that makes you a little bit awake for your classroom and that little crush over there on the side, you know, that you noticed on the first day of school, then just stay tuned. Okay, y'all, do y'all see my hair? I straightened it. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see a little hair journey video with me, because this is progress. Like, hang time is okay, friend. Like, wow, it's crazy how far I have come. My hair used to be so short, y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just take this Amber Stick foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to prime my eyelids with that. I'm actually going to pull my hair back because it's cute, but it's got to go behind my head. Now the reason I use this foundation concealer stick for this situation is because if I were to just do a simple look, or this is what I did when I was like a freshman, I would say it was definitely not as let's say skilled as it is. I'm doing it now, but it's pretty much what I do just so that I wouldn't look like I had makeup on. So I put like a foundation color that was or a base down that was like my skin color, blend it out, and then I would go over with the translucent powder that I have. You know, I have the CoverGirl one in the shade Translucent Medium, and I'll just go over that so there are no crease lines. And you could use also a foundation powder, like I have the Makeup Forever one, but I don't like to use that one as much because it kind of looks a little too much like my skin tone, and your eyes, they are a little lighter than the rest of your skin. So having a translucent powder that's semi-tinted kind of helps with that. So while I'm here, I'm also just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows before I get onto that. So the eyes are already primed, but I'm going to go ahead and do the eyebrows next. So typically I wouldn't use a pomade for when I was going to class because of the fact that they're a little dark and they can cause, they can just make it look like you have makeup on. Like you just want them to look natural. So what I'm going to use is the dark brown shade in the dark brown ColourPop Brow Boss. The eyebrow pencils they have, this is the older one because it doesn't have the spoolie on the end. But use this and just fill in the sparse areas of my eyebrows. Making sure just to not like, don't like really define them, just give them a little bit of structure. Fill in where you see it's a little sparse in some areas. Don't go over the parts that are already dark because that kind of defeats the purpose. And a good little tip to do when you're doing your eyebrows with a pencil, you're trying to figure out like, would I just start just drawing out like a line, like how an eyebrow, how I would want my eyebrow to be. I think it's better when you use a pomade. When you're using a pencil, just kind of go with the flow of what your hairs, the way they naturally go. So if I see that they're pointing down, like for mine, they're pointing down right down this way, and then they start to go up here, then I just go with the flicks of the hair. And then just hold your brows in place. You want to go over it with the gel. And the one I have is the Benefit Gimme Brow, you know, one I've been using lately in my videos. And you just go over it just to give it that extra tint and to hold your brows in place. I really want to try out the soap brows but I feel like it's just an extra step that I really don't need to put myself through. But if you want to see me attempt to do soap brows, put that in the comments below too. Okay, so brows are done. And my go-to, like my go-to palette to have like a natural eye look, honestly, is the e.l.f. Summer Breeze palette that they have. It's honestly just the most versatile eye palette that like you can ever have, honestly. It has a transition shade, it has an inner corner shade, it has a lid shade, it has everything. It's honestly just like a perfect palette. So, oh, this is my Holy Smokes one. That was not the correct one. 1 minute. Pause. Here she is. She's so pretty. Look at her. Just like, you got this little dark shade, you got a brown shade. You got I use these two shades. This is one I'm going to use in this palette today. Like the look today, I'm going to use these two colors. But you have like a pretty purple. Like it just, like you can make so many looks from this palette. I absolutely adore it. So what I'm going to do is start off the look by putting in a transition shade. So the transition shades, I mix the two together in this palette so it can match my eye. I use this really, I don't know the names of these, but I'll just point. So these two, I use these two together and I mix it with this, it's a pretty dense brush. Well, I don't really know how to define this, but it's the MB23 or 23 palette, and I just mix those two together, make a little concoction. Taking more of the tanner shade so that, like I said, it looks natural, and then I just buff it into my right here and going deep right here, and then spreading it down to the other end right here. And I'm just making sure to leave that centerpiece as free as possible. So we are glamming it out as of right now for what it looks like. It doesn't look like it's very natural for the classroom, but you know, this may be natural to somebody else. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. In my opinion, I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. When I was a junior, senior, and I saw a girl come in with makeup like this, and it's not even finished yet, I'd be like, yeah, she could tell she's an underclassman. Like she really trying, you know, to look good for class. But you know, not all girls are like that, and you shouldn't get your makeup done or do your makeup for other people. You should do it for you. So you know what? That was wrong of me to judge those girls who did that. But yeah, this is looking real glam, you know. But we're gonna keep going. That's fine. It's all good, okay? So since I have those twos in the shades in the eye, like I really buffed it out. Like I didn't just do this in a few strokes. It took me a little bit to go ahead and buff all this into my eye. But now that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Actually, I'm not even gonna highlight my brow bone because I think that kind of gives it that natural like dewy kind of look when you leave it like this. So instead, I'm gonna go over the lid with this pink shade in the palette, this one right here. And I'm gonna try and mix the probably these two together. Yeah, do that. And so I'm gonna take a more dense brush and mix those two together and pack it onto my lid. And then take a little bit of that light shade and dab it right in the center. Don't even drag it out much. Just kind of leave it right there, so you get a little bit of a brightness on your eye. If you dragged a little too high, like I do normally, just go on the outsides again. Take that brush that you had and just diffuse it, because it has a little bit extra little colors from the shading on it. So to give your eyes just a little bit of depth, I'm going to take this brown shade in the palette right here, and I'm just going to stick it with this. It's a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to just swirl my brush in that, dust off the excess, and then just stay right here on the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so then the next thing on the agenda is to smoke out your lower lash line so that it matches your upper part. And of course, if I had like foundation and stuff on, it wouldn't look as crazy. But since I do not, it's gonna look a little crazy as of right now. But what you're gonna do is take the same shades that you used to blend into your crease, mix those two together, and then lightly dust it across your lash line, like I'll show you here in a second. This time taking more of the pinkish shade when you mix it together, and brushing it. Using the M433 brush, I'm using this. But you can use a smaller brush so that it looks more detailed. But I like the look of it being a little messy. So then to wake myself up and give myself that you know, I'm here in class, I'm looking to get that 4.0, you know, I'm trying to get the boy across the way to see how intelligent I am with the beam of my eye makeup and highlight and stuff. I'm gonna take the, what number is this? The Luxie 239 Precision Shader, but I use this to highlight my face. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution highlighter that I have. I know, right? A shock, I've been using the other one that I have. And I'm gonna mix it up. This brush is so good, guys, for putting on highlighter. Dust off the excess, and then just pop it right in the inner corner. I am awake today for a class, professor. I am. I was not up all night watching YouTube videos. I was not up all night trying to figure out how to make a lace front wig. And then you can take a little bit, just a tiny bit, on your brow bone. You still want to have that natural highlight. Or not, it's fine. You can go ahead and diffuse that out with a little fluffy brush I got. I'm going to go do that real quick. There we go, it's a little bit more natural. Okay, then I'm gonna curl my eyelashes to Jesus, and I'm going to put on my Matte Lash Mascara because it gives you enough volume, but it also gives you length to it that it's like a naturalness to it, so you don't look like super glam. That's the point of this whole look, is that I'm not gonna be super glam, if you didn't already know. High-key hate eyelash curlers, y'all. I'm scared I'm gonna rip my eyelashes off, but I don't have naturally curly eyelashes to not use them. I wouldn't put any eyelashes on, even though I feel like my freshman year I would have, because I just wanted to look super good and bougie. But I wouldn't put any on because, I don't know, I'm also lazy, but just can't do it. I'd say get a mascara that's waterproof, because you might be yawning in class. You know, for me, there be times where I'll be yawning and I just start to cry. I don't know why that happens. Teachers probably think like I'm super sad to be in that class. And a lot of my gen eds, I was very sad to be in that class, because it was just like, why am I here? I don't want to do this. Jesus, why do I keep freaking putting myself in the eye? Okay, I'm getting mascara on my face. Cute. Cute. Okay, and then to wake myself up, of course I would put a concealer on, but since I'm not going anywhere, I will take my contour palette duo from Wet n Wild in the shade Caramel Toffee, and I will take this semi-angled brush and I will stick this right under the eyes. Go back over and dust my under eye makeup. Make sure it's touched up. Okay, and then go in with a lip color, as you know, before you're about to head out. So I'm gonna take the Mr. Bing Color Pop Cream Gel Lip Liner. I'm gonna line my lips very lightly, nothing too dramatic now. And this is just gonna give me some definition. And then I'm going to go over that with the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. My mom had this in her car, and I was like, oh mom, what's that? She's like, I can't, she don't use it. So okay. So I put it on. It's like the perfect lip gloss. Like I don't even need the liner really to wear with this, but I just wanted to try the liner out because I found it in my mom's bathroom. So I was going to use it. Anyway, this right here, it's like my perfect nude lip gloss. It's perfect. It says Extreme Shine Lip Gloss for a wet look finish and cushion feel on the lips. Non-sticky. And it's the truth. It's not sticky at all, y'all. I definitely think this lip is cute. I really do. I would wear this going out, things like that. But I think if I were to wear it to class, it would look a little too dark. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to take it off, use it without the liner, and show you guys how it'll look with the lip gloss, and then I'll come back and close out the video. Okay guys, yeah, so this is the final look. There wasn't a name on the lip gloss that I used. It's like rubbed off, unfortunately, so that sucks because when I go back to look when I run out of this, I'm gonna need that, and I'm gonna be really sad if I don't find it. But yeah, that's the lip gloss. I'll try and see if I can get it, look it up online, find the most similar one, and then post it in the comments below. Or in the document, I never know what to say for that. I'm like document, comment, the description box below. I'll try it. If I find it, I'll put it down there. If I don't, if it's not down there, then I didn't find it, guys. But yes, this is the final look. Okay, this is something that as a freshman I probably would have worn to class. As a senior, probably not at all actually. So not because it wouldn't look good on a senior, but because of the fact that I just was lazy during my senior year. But if you're trying to look poppin' in your class, you're trying to pull it upperclassman, my young lady, okay, you should be working focus on your books. But you know, if you're trying to find a little side hustle person to talk to, then yes, this is a look that might get them, girlfriend. Okay, so yes, this is it, y'all. Yes, so comment down below how the first week of classes is going for you. If you have hard classes, if you think it's going to be an easy semester. If you're a senior and you're graduating in the spring, I believe, or the fall, doesn't really matter. Just put it all down in the comments below. I really want to know. I really want to hear how you guys' college lives is going since I'm out and I'm not living that life no more. I am deprived. I'm happy I'm not in classes, but I'm also like in the mindset of like work mode. I'm like, oh yeah, well it's work season, it's homework season, it's class season, you know, it's like we're in it. Summer is over, it's time to work. And so I'm in that mindset, but I have nothing to do until I find out information from my job. So yes, please put stuff in the comments. Give me a little bit of a high off of what y'all are doing in school, because a girl's bored, I'm telling y'all. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!